Hi folks, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'll be doing one review of list. Do not feel like so much energy today. Uh, Also, I'm giving a little bit of rest to the voice, but very hot, humid conditions in Asia right now. If I talk about my country, very, very hot. It's going like if you go out, this is the kind of weather you're gonna feel. Daytime, extreme UV exposure, high heat, sweating, and if you go out your skin will burn, and also you'll feel that you're sweating a lot, you're getting thirsty, and you feel like dizzy. So it's going there, it's like 37 feels like 40 degrees Celsius, and it's getting worse. By the time May comes, it's going to be really hot and humid. We're having warnings, so extreme weathers are up. So yeah, I'm trying to stay indoors as much as possible. Maybe I'll do a morning thoughts episode, I'll talk about it a little bit. So time, it's around 2:30 here in Dhaka. I want to do like a coffee kind of based off coffee based fragrances, and I have not everything. I have reviewed quite a few. I don't have any more, like Polo Red Extreme, Polo Red, Coffee Addict, that was a great fragrance, and perhaps something from Bond Number 9, and also Mancera's Cafe Rose. I think some of the other ones I used to have, but I don't have them anymore. So whatever I have, I'm going to show you according to my preference. So coffee basically is a gourmand kind of a smell, sweet. They don't usually put real coffee in there. You understand, right? But they use different notes to make it smell like sometimes like it's a coffee, cappuccino, or frappuccino, whatever is your latte. So I'll tell you what I get from this. I'm not going to spray any of them today because I have allergic reaction on the voice, and my coughing is not going away. Many people are suffering from this in right now in Bangladesh, that the dry coughing is not going away because of certain, I think, virus or something. Okay, so be careful out there. Drink plenty of water. So here we go, one by one. Number 10, I'm going to show you. This is one of the last releases, I think, from Thierry Mugler, or Mugler House rather, after they took over. This is called Mugler Ultimate. So this one, when it came out, I think this one got the highest dislike or hate from the community, especially from people who actually loved Thierry Mugler as a house. They said this does not belong to that fraternity or whatever, that community. And just because the sorry, the bottle looks like this doesn't mean that it has that great caliber to be a flanker to the original Amen. I actually liked it from the beginning. I liked it. Not gonna say the top three or top five or anything like that, but it's a fun fragrance, sweet fragrance. I do get that cappuccino, whatever, like a sweet coffee, with a lot of like like foamy up top. I don't know what are those things, caramel and whipped cream. If you know those smells, this smells like very happy happening fragrance. I wish I had pure coffee by Thierry Mugler. That would make so much higher up in the order. It's a good fragrance. Okay, Ultimate is a sweet fragrance for mostly not so warm weather, not so cool weather. Okay. All right, I am going to see. This is how I am going to do the videos from now on for a while. I have to keep pausing to clear out my throat. Number 9, I'm gonna go with a fragrance which gets a lot of love. I think it's thanks to Jeremy, perhaps, to introduce this house. This is Halloween Man X. I think that's the name, most probably. Yeah, Halloween Man X. I also have Halloween Man, the original Halloween Man shot. I think I did cover 3 to 4. So there are quite a few. One of the clones, I think, are from 1 million. Some people compared this with many coffee-based perfumes in the community, and that coffee also has somewhat like kind of mild, spicy, woody. You can say cardamom-like spice. I really enjoy this perfume for some reason. This house is affordable, not super expensive. You get 120, 25 mil. Really good smell. Longevity is not beast mode, but agreeable. If you go 6, 7 on the shirt, it does have good performance. This I would consider as a sweet, playful, night out, going out kind of fragrance. Very youthful. If you want to get one coffee scent, perhaps you can try this. If you wanted to have Polo Red, I would say this is better than Polo Red Extreme, those fragrances. Okay, because of the price point is so good. Okay, Halloween Man X. The next one is, I think, my scent of the morning, and I was reminded of this perfume recently by Robes8 Mark. He reviewed this, and I'm like, I had this, So for some time I could not smell my fragrances. After 1 week, I took a break and I reached for this one, Rochas Man Intense, or Rochas Man, or Rochas Man. So many people told me different ways this one's spelled, but original Rochas Man was really nice. Also have that cappuccino, sweet cappuccino. I think there's lavender, a sweetness. It's a very yummy gourmand, kind of like a vanillic chocolatey almost kind of fragrance, very fun fragrance. And the juice color is kind of nice, purple. The original also was, for me, the juice color at first was a bit whitish, then turned into gray. This one's the change color, maybe becomes maroon, okay, in time. Very good perfume, and the bottle is very nice, unique. Price point is a little bit more expensive than Rochas Man, but I think this is one of the underrated coffee fragrances. Definitely collection worthy. Let me pause a little bit more. Sorry, thanks for allowing this. Wish I could just take a break from my work and I just continue doing this, but I cannot stop because this is my work. So number 7 is going to be a fragrance. I think I actually love this since the first day, when it was released. And this, to my nose, is one of the best flankers. The new Elixir, I think is good, but the Hugo Boss, the Scent Private Accord. This one is chocolatey. This one has coffee, but coffee is not a major player. Like coffee, Maninka fruits. It has the sweetness of the original, kind of spicy. Maybe there's a ginger note. Very nice, great fragrance for, I would say, maybe Christmas time, year end. If you're cooking turkey and all, this is a good fragrance. Very masculine. Maybe there's a leather in there. This remains, I think, one of my favorite. I think this is discontinued, perhaps one of the best flankers. Okay, Hugo Boss, the Scent, uh, and this is called Private Accord. I have a surprise coming up in top 5. You'll see. So number 6 is gonna be a fragrance many people love, adore. I like it. I got a backup bottle recently, which is called Amen by Mugler. Previously used to be called Thierry Mugler. I have a bottle of that as well. Let me finish that and then I'll open it. So this is known to be the original burnt coffee, patchouli, tar, all those. Even there's a leather, perhaps. Uh, the fragrance is very mysterious, sweet. It's like chocolate. I think there was caramel and few of the other notes, toffee or something like that. So it was a sweet, bittersweet coffee, complex, dark. You can say almost like an animalic perfume. Powerhouse, definitely. And I definitely pick up the coffee at some point, like at the mid or the heart. You start picking up, but comes with many other notes. Definitely one of the best fragrances, and it's definitely better than the ultimate. But this one you can still find. Get a bottle before it's gone. Okay. So top 5 after a pause. Yeah, let's see if we can finish at one shot without taking any more breaks. Okay, so number 5 is one of the surprising ones, which is more realistic coffee than many of the other ones in the bottom 5. Okay, those are good, those are like designer, sweet, nice, but this one at this price point, I think is the cheapest one in this list, and yet one of the best smelling ones. I really love this. This is called French coffee. Okay, and the house I think is called Al Rehab. Okay, I reviewed this, and this perfume I need to get a backup bottle. I don't have much juice left. I have some juice left in there. I scraped off a little bit just to see what's inside. So this one, the day I smelled it, check out my review. I was ecstatic. This one, I don't think it costs more than $20, maybe 15, $20. And for the price, it is so close to a lot of fragrance. I would not say it's as great as Coffee Addict, but if you want to get a budget version of Coffee Addict, I forgot the house name. Theodorus Calotini's, I think. Yeah, the house name. And this one smells like a designer version or affordable version, but smells so good. It doesn't smell cheap or synthetic. I would say this is why it's high up in the order. Number 5 is this fragrance, French Coffee by Al Rehab. Great fragrance, unisex. Number 4 is one of my favorites, Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo. So this one is the tiramisu, official tiramisu in a bottle. It has chocolatey, like you see the side, looks like dark chocolate. Some people love the Uomo, I think the Absolute, the black one. That one, some people love more. I do love, oh, that's called Signature. This is my backup bottle. That one has more coffee. You can say somewhat like Hello in My Neck, smell like the um, that one just now I showed you, but I always loved this one since the beginning. So much sweetness. I would compare this to the quality of pure Tonka of Thierry Mugler. That good. Okay, longevity is through the roofs. If you can get an older batch like this, that would be amazing. This is one of the best sweet coffee-based perfumes. Not realistic, real, but not photorealistic, but it is pretty nice for how it smells. Okay, I really like this Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo. Number 3 is a very classy fragrance. This one beats Salvatore for a reason. It's called Valentino Uomo. Okay, this one basically people know as the brother of Dior Homme, the Iris King or Iris Queen makeup bag, this and that. So this one has a Jandua cream or like a chocolatey spread, like hazelnut. And there is also, I feel like there's a hazelnut latte kind of smell. And also it's sweet. It is very classy. And that iris, I don't know if it has the iris like the original, I mean the intense, but this one definitely smells very posh. I enjoy this a lot. Longevity is not the best like the Intense, but this is definitely one of the better coffee scents you can try. But it's not the major player, but coffee is a player indeed. So Valentino Uomo, classy fragrance. Try to get the older version. Number two is the surprise that I was talking about. I was saving it until now. And I'll tell you, this is definitely a surprising perfume. I love this so much more than the men's one. This is called, once again, Hugo Boss. The scent, Private Accord. But the distinction is this is the female release. Sorry, I'm not going to take a break. So I love this actually more than the men's one. Men's one smells nice, it's chocolatey, it's a little bit more reserved. This one is full flow. The coffee, you can smell it. It's so beautiful. It has citrus, it has some juiciness also, it has some florals. But I really feel if you can get used to the scent on the dry down, you really enjoy this more than the men's one. Okay. So this is definitely discontinued, hard to find. Amazing. One of the best releases of Hugo Boss any day. Okay. I really liked it. That's why I got the bottle. The scent, Private Accord. Sorry, not Absolute. I think it's Private Accord for women. So leads me to number one. What builds up to my number one coffee scent? This fragrance literally blew me away. I think there's a fragrance called Montal Intense Caffe. There's also Cafe Rose. Some of the Mancera and Montals, they do have coffee-based perfumes. I never really liked any of them. To be honest, I cannot take their intensity. Like it's just way too much. It's too strong and synthetic. Sometimes I get a headache. But till the day I met this perfume, was someone of my brother. He gifted it to me as sample, and this is one of the best perfumes I sniffed this year. And this fragrance is also from Mancera. It's called Amore Caffe. No, I have to take a break. Why happens? Why I take a break? Because I don't want you to hear that coughing all the time. Because it's basically the whole system is stuck until the chest. Okay, so until it sort of like clears out, I always feel like that throat uneasiness. I still feel like coughing once in a while if I talk too much or smell something. Anyway, finishing it. Amore Cafe. Sorry. This perfume, when I smelled it, it blew me away. This is my most favorite, like French Riviera, and this one my most favorite from the ones they gave me, and I just gave it a perfection 10 out of 10. If I could give it 20 out of 10, I would give it. Okay, this hands down is one of the best. The Coffee Addict is so good, but I would say this is my number one. And also there is a fragrance from House of Kerosene. I forgot the name. Kerosene followed or something. I forgot the name, but that one also is great. And maybe a couple more niche I tried, like a Bond Number 9, one of them, maybe New Harlem. I don't remember the names, but this one, I still have plenty of juice left. And I think this is a full bottle worthy. I'm waiting for the prices to go down a little bit and I'll collect the fragrance. This is one of the best Mancera ever created. This is called Amore Cafe. Okay, so thanks so much for watching. Did you try all of them? Which ones are your favorites? And do you like coffee-based perfumes? Do you think it's a fun fragrance or it's kind of like a nope, because many people do not like gourmands. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.